Yes, guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to This is America's CRAM weapon system, and this just popped up in my feed when I was just watching another reaction, and I saw the thumbnail and it looked kind of wild, so I mean I just thought this could be a fun little thing to see, and yeah, I mean here we are to react to it. But I mean, I've not done one of these videos in a long time, so I mean if anyone wants more of these, suggest maybe some certain videos that people would want to see, and I can try and do them. But yeah, we're just going to get into this and see what this is about, because I honestly, going into this, I'm very unaware and like uneducated on this kind of stuff. So yeah, we're going to check this out. Links are in the description to my Instagram and my Twitter for those who want to follow me. Same for my Patreon for reactions that get blocked, etc. Links are there. But let's just get into this, man.
CRAM, an advanced automated point defense Gatling gun. Indirect fire from mortars, missiles, and artillery shells is a very serious concern for armed forces in a battle. But thanks to point defense systems like the CRAM, indirect fire of this nature may have met its match.
How rapid it is, fuck me!
The CRAM, standing for Counter Rocket Artillery and Mortar, is a land-based phalanx weapon system with the capability of integration with other protection sensors and systems. The system is designed and manufactured by the American company Raytheon. Phalanx is a rapid-fire, computer-controlled radar and 20mm gun system that automatically acquires, tracks, and destroys enemy threats that have penetrated all other ship defense systems. The Phalanx was designed in the beginning as a ship-based anti-missile system. The Centurion weapon system mission represents a revolutionary approach to countering insurgent activities by intercepting rockets, artillery, and mortar rounds in the air before impact, thereby reducing...
It's kind of satisfying to watch all the voice crack. It is kind of satisfying to watch how sort of smoothly it just shoots out all these bullets. I don't know how many bullets it's shooting in these little short clips, but I guess some of them may know, like how many bullets it will shoot in a clip, etc.
Reducing or eliminating any damage they might cause. The CRAM's naval equivalent, the Phalanx Close-In Weapon System, CWIS, was first developed as an automated weapons defense system in 1973 and incorporated a 20mm M61 Vulcan Gatling gun autocannon used since 1959. The Navy Phalanx system was first appraised as a possible ground-based variant in 2004. Phalanx was selected partly because it could be readily interfaced with a multitude of sensors and systems designed to provide an overarching protection umbrella of sights on the ground. In its land-based configuration, the Land-Based Phalanx Weapon System, LPWS system, is mounted on a wheeled platform in order to provide enhanced stability on site and mobility for repositioning and deployment. The Centurion CRAM can, for example, be mounted on a trailer or the rear side of the Oshkosh truck. In October 2008, Raytheon and Oshkosh unveiled the Mobile Centurion, which mounts the system on a hybrid electric heavy expanded mobility tactical truck. The first battle-ready CRAM system was deployed to Iraq in 2010 in order to protect the Green Zone, an area in Baghdad used as an American embassy. Trials of this system showed that it was capable of...
I want to listen to what he's saying, but this footage is blowing my mind.
Baghdad used as an American embassy. Trials of this system showed that it was capable of knocking out 70 to 80% of rockets and mortar shells fired within its area of control. The CRAM system has successfully intercepted hundreds of rockets and mortar shells fired at the Green Zone, thereby proving the system's capability as a defensive system.
Okay, that's nuts, man. That is crazy. It's like a firework display, just not as...
Like its naval counterpart, the CRAM utilizes advanced search and track Ku-band radar systems that feature closed-loop spotting technology to automatically acquire and track targets and engage them. Ku-band, in case you're not aware, is a portion of the electromagnetic spectrum in the microwave range of frequencies between 12 and 18 gigahertz. Similar systems were installed on the Space Shuttle to help identify and track other spacecraft. The system can also be integrated with an array of other sensors and systems to help provide an overarching protective umbrella to protect a given location on the ground. The weapon's primary armament is the 20mm Vulcan Gatling gun. It consists of 6 optimized barrels augmented with forward-looking infrared sensors. The barrels are secured together at the muzzle, mid-barrel, and breech to provide enhanced accuracy and enable fire to constrain shot dispersion patterns. The M61 is a hydraulically, electrically, and pneumatically driven, air-cooled, electrically fired Gatling gun rotary cannon that's been used in one form or another on various fixed-wing military aircraft, tanks, and ships for over 5 decades. It was originally produced by General Electric. The U.S. Army also uses the M61 in the M167 and M163 air defense systems as the primary gun system on the F-15, F-16, and F-18 fighters of the United States Air Force. The gun is also used as the tail gun on the B-52H bomber, while a lightweight variant is used on the F-22 Raptor fighter. But all that firepower is also half the story. If you can't track and accurately put the cannon rounds in the right place at the right time, you basically have a fancy piece of pyrotechnics. This is achieved through the combination of advanced sensors that enable the CRAM to simultaneously search, track, engage incoming targets, and prioritize targets and make kill assessments in both daytime and nighttime. CRAM's KU-band radar system enables the weapon system.
It has the ability to do all these kinds of things. That's nuts, man. Like, computer systems are scary. What the possibilities are with them, man. Oh my days. Just imagine what it's going to be like in 20 years' time.
To detect potential threats early in their flight and then pass on their trajectory and vector data to the system's tracking algorithms only when it judges them to be a real and present danger. Target tracking and engagement is further enhanced by a sophisticated thermal imaging system to help improve targeting.
Wow.
This system operates in the 8 to 12 micron wavelength range and is mounted on a stabilizing pedestal attached to the weapon's main antenna radome. It provides very reliable night and day passive search and tracking, while also improving the overall anti-air warfare performance of the system in multi-path environments. Other tracking systems integrated into the Centurion CRAM system include Northrop Grumman's AN/TPQ-36 short-range firefinder radar and the lightweight counter-mortar radar to detect and track fired rounds. This hardware is controlled by fire control subsystems like Northrop Grumman Mission Systems Forward Area Air Defense Command and Control System, which ties together the sensors and weapons of the Army's short-range air defense battalions.
Holy shit, man. What is that sound? I mean, I know what it is, but fuck. That's one scarier.
As you might expect, such a sophisticated piece of kit does not come cheap.
I bet.
Each CRAM system costs somewhere in the range of $10 to $15 million, depending.
And how many are there? $10 to $15 million? Oh, baby. That's wild. Yeah, how many are there of these in the US then? And how many are there in the world? Or are these only in the US because the technologies aren't in the other countries? Or maybe they're just too expensive. But 15 million, fuck.
Depending on the final spec of the units purchased. But that's only the cost to initially acquire the technology.
Oh, okay.
With such a massive rate of fire, this unit literally burns through bullets. Depending on the number of munitions spent, a typical engagement with a single missile could range between $30,000 to $60,000.
Oh,
some other estimates put the figure at around $40,000 per missile. This is not only costly from a material point of view, but is also one of the main disadvantages of the system. By spending so much on ammo on a single threat, a limited ammunition supply will theoretically limit the number of threats that the unit can engage at a given time.
Yeah.
By some estimates, this might mean that the Centurion CRAM might have a maximum anti-ram cap of about 5 incoming rounds before needing to be reloaded. The system has some other perceived weaknesses too. For example, it takes about 5 seconds to acquire, lock onto, and engage a threat. It also has a fairly short effective range of between 100 and 1,000 meters. These weaknesses aside, it's shown itself to be one of the most effective anti-missile, mortar, and artillery defense systems in the world. For this reason, it'll likely remain an important player for many armed forces around the world for many years to come.
That's wild. These clips of it shooting in the Night sky are insane. Scarily insane. That's just scary. Fuck. Imagine this happening in your cities. Oh, these poor people, man. They must be so... I mean, they might be used to it, but still, they must be so bloody scared. Well, shit. Interesting little video, man. I've not done one of these in a long time, but this is very interesting. Did you know the only machine on Earth with a faster rate of fire is the money printer at the Federal Reserve? What is really impressive is its ability to operate jam-free at such a tremendous cycle rate. Yeah, it's satisfying how quickly it shoots. It's weird, man. I shouldn't be satisfied with that, but it did kind of satisfy me in a way. No one had imagined how evil R2-D2 would have become after being taunted, kicked around and laughed at movie audience. I did have a feel, like I thought that it looked a bit similar to something, but I didn't know what. But yeah, maybe it was R2-D2. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. Again, I've not done one of these reactions in a long time, so I don't know how it will go down. But if you do want maybe more reactions like this, just suggest them in the comments. And yeah, until next time, like, subscribe.